when we take pictures...
Do you know anything about this?
Hold on, yeah, I took astronomy class.
Okay.
All right, so when we take pictures of Mars, how do you explain that that's round?
I don't think it's a sphere. All we can see is 2 dimensions.
Okay, so when we take pictures of Mars, you're telling me that's 2 dimensions?
You can't tell it's a
When
sphere.
you take pictures of Mars, what shape is it?
All I see is a circle.
Yeah, so that means it's round, right?
I have a question.
Okay.
And then when we sail, right, how do you explain that these ships don't just fall off?
She has a lie.
Because they go around.
So...
That's called circumnavigation. They go around.
Okay, so then if we have the North Arctic, right, how do we also have pictures of the South? And when we go to the South, how do you go ahead and explain that we don't fall off?
Well, Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge.
Yeah, and Antarctica is also on the bottom. All right. So then
No,
how do
wait.
you also explain the rotation?
Antarctica is on the bottom
You're
of,
holding
of
a
your
round
ball.
globe right now.
Of your ball.
What shape is that? Is that round? Why are you wearing that if you believe the Earth's flat? That's round. Hey!
If you want
Right?
to, if you,
No, tell me, is that round?
if you,
And then how do you explain the rotation of the satellites? Can you explain to me how we have changes in seasons, why the days get shorter?
can you tell me? Can you?
Oh yeah, I know, because I'm perfect scientific facts.
No.
Can
Wait, I
you
have
give me
another
full
question,
proof?
Like a solid question.
I had all you guys here, and we were having good conversations. And this person came up here and is being disrespectful to me, and I do not deal with that.
You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same speech she's doing.
She wants me to answer, and I'm not going to answer unless she's respectful.
Maybe she answered my question.
She's trying to
Say
understand
please,
and
she'll
see your
answer.
viewpoint, but you're not giving her valid reasons.
Will you tell her that if she asks me
She's
one?
right behind you.
You can tell yourself.
No.
That's just
This is like a 3-year-old
immature.
conversation right
We're
now.
all in college. We can have face-to-face conversation.
She's literally talking about
Listen, the only reason why I asked astronomy class and I learned this.
How come we haven't fallen off?
If you let me answer, I will answer.
Okay, answer me, please.
You get one question, and I get one answer.
How do you explain the seasons and the days getting shorter
Okay,
and
come.
the ellipses?
Okay.
Oh, she's gonna post the pictures.
The sun is very close to the Earth, and it's very small. Okay, it's not 93 million miles away, and it's not 400 times the size of the Earth. This is the flat Earth model. Now, for you to understand this and compare what you know in your mind to this, you have to think outside the box. It's not going to be in your textbook. But you have to figure out what's true. This is why I'm here. I'm presenting the other side. Now, if you want to stay with your ball model, you can do that. But you can't come at me like
I'm
you
not
have.
coming at you. I'm actually asking you
Okay.
questions because I'm curious.
That's good. Now, calm down and let me answer.
Am
So-
I angry?
I didn't say you were. I did not say you were
Just told me
angry.
to calm down, and that's insinuating I'm angry.
No, it does not insinuate you're angry. It insinuates that you're enraged. That's different.
That's a synonym, right, of angry? Yeah.
So here's the North Pole.
Okay.
Antarctica goes around the outside edge. It's a flat surface. The sun follows these lines. This is the Tropic of Cancer. It moves down to the equator. Then it goes down to the Tropic of Capricorn. And then it comes back again.
So can I ask
That's
another
the
question?
seasons.
So assume I'm on a ship, right? And instead of going in a circle, I just go like that.
You'll
Which
end
is
up in
possible.
Antarctica.
I end up in Antarctica. And what if I keep walking over Antarctica? Am I going to fall off the Earth?
Nobody is allowed to go there. So we don't know that.
We've been there.
No, the government has been there. There are two sets of rules. There's the people who are in power and control, and that's all the governments of the world. Then there's us. And there's two separate sets of rules for
Can I
those
ask
people.
another question? What about the private companies that have nothing to do with the government?
There are no private companies that are not under the control of the government. Did you know the private companies are all incorporated and they have to ask permission of the government to be incorporated?
So does that explain why there's no scientific articles that support your theory?
Yes, it does. You know
Because
why?
the government's in power and won't allow it
Yes,
to be published?
exactly right.
So then what about Christopher Columbus?
Yes.
What about him?
He's the one who discovered the Earth was
This
round.
obviously would never happen.
Did you forget he
I
expected to
don't-
land in one place and ended up in another?
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, but water also.
So how do we discover North America?
North America was here long before we supposedly discovered it.
We colonized it.
No, I'm going to give you this, and this is an alternative history which we're looking into. If you look at all the Capitol buildings in this United States, you will notice that they are all very huge, made of huge stone blocks. Okay? The ancients
That's serpentine.
The ancients built those buildings, and when the English came here, they were already here. This is part of Tartaria, and these buildings were here. They had levitation. They could move those stone blocks with levitation.
Are you saying we were like in Star Wars? Like, are you saying we were once like Jedi's and shit? That's what you're making it sound.
What about gravity?
No,
Is
I'm
gravity
saying
not a
that
thing?
we
Did you
used
just-
to be a highly advanced civilization, and we were taken over by those in power now who are the kings.
That's right, the government, and we're their slaves.
I'm saying we used to be highly advanced, and evolution does not exist.
So another question: if I'm in a plane, right? So this is in air, so I'm technically not going in Antarctica.
So
If
you're
I'm
in an air
going
over the plane?
straight-
You're in an air plane?
Okay, if I'm going straight, correct? I'm going straight. Am I going to leave the Earth's atmosphere?
No.
That's copyright.
Wait. Up, that's the wrong one. Crap. Ah, here it is. All right.
Is that glass?
Here we go.
Can I wait? I have a question for you. So you say gravity's a lie. How do you explain that? How do you explain
Do you
that?
see her face?
Only ask the real.
Is there a magnet in there that's pulling like a negative and a positive magnet?
No, I explained.
I took an astronomy course, so I'm
I know.
like
So you
curious about this.
think you know everything.
No, I don't think I know everything.
And you think I'm stupid.
I don't think you're stupid.
You think I'm crazy.
I'm sure you're a very smart person and you have your beliefs, but your
No,
beliefs are
no,
not
no.
necessarily factual.
No, I don't have my beliefs because this is fact.
She believes that the smart people are the dumbest people.
So you say that the sun is 10 miles high. How big is the sun?
Some people say 23 miles across, but I don't know about that.
How would you
I don't really have an exact figure.
How old do you
If you don't have the exact
We
answer, you
live,
should be accurate.
my theory is we live inside a Taurus field. This is what I think we live inside.
Gravity is pushing it down, y'all.
So I wanted to add, you said about going around. Here's a compass.
Yes.
Did you know a compass always points north?
Yes, because that's the magnetic field. That's a fun fact. That's how compasses work. But like it's been pulled by.
That's not true. That's magnetic.
But it can be altered by if you have
Magnetic.
magnetics. Like if you have a big giant magnetic next to it, it'll point to that.
Yeah, but unobstructed, it always points north.
Yes.
Okay. So anytime you go away from north, you're going
I'm
south.
sorry, I'm in a geology class.
If this is pointing north, and I go around, say the North Pole's there, and I just go around the North Pole like that, I'm going east. If I'm pointing north and I go around the North Pole like that, I'm going west.
So
So you go east or west by going according to the North Pole. This is how all the airplanes are set up. They have a compass in them. Okay?
And a gyroscope.
I mean, if you so lost.
No, really, that's how it works.
Airplanes have
How what?
How old do you believe that?
What are those?
Old? I don't have a clue.
Wait. I just have a side question. The Earth's flat. How thick do you think?
Well, I think
I have a real question about that. How thick do you think it is?
the deepest hole that was ever dug, they say, was 8 miles. Somebody else said the Mariana Trench is more than that. So that's a good guess.
It's about 30.
Yeah, what did I say? What did I say it was?
I heard Mariana Trench, not Mariana Trench.
No, Mary.
Oh, I misheard.
This is about Earth, not speech.
So obviously,
because planes take off in a straight line, and if they take off in a straight line, and you're explaining this curvature thing, then they would fall off the fucking earth.
They fly.
Well, so do airplanes, when airplanes are flying along, do they have to dip their nose down?
Yeah.
No. They haven't.
It's too gradual to notice.
They have their instruments that keep them flying level.
Off the perception, because we are on the earth, we believe it is flat. But if you go up into space and you watch it, it is curved. It's based off of
But she just says NASA lies, so we can't believe any of that.
Look,
NASA lies.
that's what you get from NASA. That's right off their website.
Wasn't it, who's the guy that set his car up?
Do you believe it? Do you believe there's
into space?
Tell me, do you believe it's up there? Do you believe there's a car up there?
Yes, there's a rover up there.
I believe there's a
Oh my
God
gosh.
up there.
Okay, wait, okay, I'm
Oh my gosh.
question.
No, you're too far gone. I don't want to do this to her. No, sweetheart, look.
So the black hole exploded.
So listen, if there's a Tesla car in space, really, anybody believe that, really?
Yeah, I mean, that's all the way.
Okay, where's the rear view mirrors?
They have a backup camera.
Where's the rear view mirrors? Why'd they take them off? That's the fourth wall. It's the fourth wall, guys.
Excuse me, miss, I have one more question.
It's the fourth wall. They don't want you to know. Did they take off the tires? Why didn't the tires explode? They don't have a Tesla car in space. That's all just a mockery.
I have one more question and then I'll leave you alone. I'm not trying to harass you. All right, so we recently had a picture of a black hole, correct? All right, so if the sun is considered smaller than the Earth and not a star, how do you explain the fact that that star expanded and it exploded into itself and has infinite gravity now?
That's what they tell you in the book. I don't believe they found this black hole. The only thing in black holes you will find is in magnetism. You look at magnetism and you will see that same thing.
It also sends out radioactive waves.
Did you vote for
That's
Trump?
what you're told. You can't prove any of it yourself, but you can prove yourself if we live on a flat plane, and that will open up your mind to questioning other things. See, now you do some of the experiments on here yourself. Go to Wildwood and see Atlantic City and wonder why you can look 32.6 miles.
That's from the boardwalk to the water.
Why can you look 60 miles and see Chicago? How can you look 102 miles and see Caprea? How can you see that far? You shouldn't be able to.
It's my favorite because it curves eventually.
No, dear. There's a curvature formula. You figure out a formula, then you go test it. And you figure it out. The curvature of the Earth. You figure that out. And then you go test it for yourself.
There's one, you put the formula on your stick.
Yes, I did. But she doesn't believe it.
I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So you're telling me what I learned in my class?
You obviously didn't learn the curvature formula.
You didn't capitalize.
No, you didn't learn it.
I'm sorry, it was like 2 semesters ago and I didn't memorize it.
Well, you don't know that there's no curvature.
I'm out. I'm gonna go home and shoot myself now.
I've been standing here for too long.
I don't know.
Like the moon landing?
Yeah, they faked the moon landing big time. If you watch the movie Capricorn 1, you'll see how pretty much they did it. Those guys that did the press conference when they came back, they were depressed. No guy who went to the moon would sit there like this. Really? You watch that. You guys weren't old enough. I saw it in real time.
You saw the moon landing in real time.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't know
I saw it. I saw it on TV. Do you want to mock me? Do you want to mock me, or do you want to learn
I
something?
mean, you're trying to feed me false information with pseudoscience.
I'm
not
feeding you
learning
false
anything.
information. Well, then why are you here?
To make fun of you.
No.
Clearly.
We have a break between classes. It really isn't much.
So get a mirror.
There was a crowd. We were like, hey, let's go check this out. I know. It went that way. I was like, let's follow the puppy. If you bring a puppy, you'll get a bigger crowd.
Why don't people fall off their love those
Yeah, but you don't learn anything. If I did that, you wouldn't learn anything.
They have them in the psych building. They bring dogs during finals week, so people can like kind of de-stress.
Because stress makes your body acidic, like I was trying to tell that girl.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, there's some truth to that. That's why you want to do like.
What's the flatter convection
What? I'm going to be going to England and speaking at the conference in September.
Is it live stream?
Really?
Yes. I'm going to be touring Ireland and doing speeches there.
That's my roommate is.
Let's find London on this.
There are conferences in the United States, but I think the one in England is going to be more genuine.
Okay. So there's fake flat earthers too?
Yes.
They're called
In everything. In everything. The Flat Earth Society is a government-run organization. It's called... I have it on the chain. It should be okay. But Flat Earth Society is controlled opposition. Whatever the government doesn't want you to know, they will put it out themselves, and they'll put out false information to make you frustrated.
But what is the government gain from saying that the Earth is round?
Like, no, I agree with that.
Because if they can fool you, they can rule you.
That's why we have like other.
You'll believe anything.
They're just trying to show they can.
You will believe anything they say. If you believe this, you'll believe anything they say. So they can say there's weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East, and we need to load up all our healthy young men and go over there and kill them and be killed.
Flat Earth to ICBMs in Iraq anymore. Greatly
Do you know,
impressed.
someday you're going to say, I have a son here who I love more than me, and I don't want him to go get killed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to go die. We're not going to be just so bad. We can't even drive it. We'll get him fit, man.
But you have to love life in order to know, care about truth. Thank you, dear. If you don't love life, you're going to just mock everything that you see instead of really thinking. What time is it now? Is it 2 o'clock yet? Oh, I think I'm going to pack up now.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. That was lovely. I'm tired. You learned nothing? Well, if you go to the website and you watch that video, why don't you get a six-pack and sit down and watch it? And learn something. Yeah.
I don't get that either.
What? This? Water's always flat on the top. Always. Always. Watch. Where's my bottle? Here. See the water? It's flat on the top.
What's this here? Like, is
It doesn't matter what's underneath. It doesn't matter what's underneath. The top is always flat. See, this says always. That says never. It's never the shape of the bottom. Look, you turn it, and it's always flat. See?
How does that prove?
And it's level. And guess what? Guess what? All the oceans touch each other.
Okay.
So they're all level with each other.
Water's always flowing. It's not like they're at the same altitude.
Here we go. The tides, right? At rest. Water at rest, darling.
Some of the, I mean, like, especially with the that it's warm water.
You can just talk and not say anything. That's good. No, you're not. You're trying to stop me up. And
I'm just trying to like figure out your understanding versus mine.
You get your 10-year-old to make it for you?
no, I did it myself. My 10-year-old? Did you say 10-year-old? My son is 34. My daughter is 29, and my other daughter's 22.
My 6-year-old brother can make 25.
No.
What do they think of
No, my son graduated from Ursinus, where I graduated from.
Your science? Okay.
Yeah, I'm from around here. I dated a guy on 10 North New Street years ago.
I don't know where that is. But
I know the area.
can you explain the moon landing?
I mean, I can't say.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. The moon landing never happened. You cannot land on the moon. There are many scientists who have been quieted who will tell you that. And this one guy said it was plasma. The moon is plasma. I don't know about that. I don't know.
I want some plasma.
For the most part, you guys weren't so bad.
You've had worse.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get a picture who wants one?
Can I get one real quick?
Sure.
As of right now.
Yeah. Crack the code. Just like the plug over.
Do you want me in it or not?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to hold this?
I'm fine with that.
It's a good prop.
Robert would like
Yeah.
because he wants to correct your math.
Sure you can. Oh, isn't he cute?
Thank you. Can I get one as well? Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get my gloves on.
Science. Oh, I love science.
Science. One more.
Okay.
Two more, actually.
Anybody else? Come on. Photo.
Yeah. Somebody else wants.
Photo ops.
Yep, definitely. Because this is gonna be hilarious.
And I want to see them on Facebook or something. No, I don't have a hashtag.
Everybody say science rule. Oh, no.
Science.
Science.
Flat Earth.
I'm going.
Oh, wait, yeah. Put this down a little bit.
You got NASA shirt. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I got.
Sure.
Wait, Dan, you have your phone. I'm going to take a 30 minute. Yeah, I'm going to get some food. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Next, anybody else? Come on.
Yes.
I think you were thinking, weren't you?
I was thinking.
That's a good thing.
There you
Okay.
go. You take a picture for me? Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
You need to look into this, though, buddy.
There you go.
Okay. Have a great day, guys. Whoops. I might run into some other people down here. This is why I'm not shutting this off yet, even though I'm just walking. How you doing? Good. You ever hear about Flat Earth? Okay. Scoop ice cream. No, it's a flat plane. Ice cream. No. You know what? I'm going to go this way. Ah. Oops, sorry. Like no more. But this is where I had to walk anyway. It wasn't too bad. All right, now let me see if I can find my keys. What a trip. I'll never find them. Will I? Ah, found them. Amazing. Ugh. All right, I guess you guys don't need to hear this. It was a good day, though, overall, I think. I'm a little